video, we'll learn about rhetorical moves in writing a publishable research journal article. Objectives. At the end of the lessons, the learners must have performed the following with 85% accuracy. Define the abstract and introduction in rhetorical moves, discuss the abstract and introduction, elaborated the abstract and introduction. Let us first define the rhetorical moves. Rhetorical move gives purpose to your source and allows your readers to see how that source is important for your argument. It is a method of persuasion that involves the efficient use of language. It is a skill of conversation that uses a variety of methods to persuade and influence an audience. In genre studies, particularly in the field of institutional discourse analysis, a term introduced by linguist John M. Wallace to describe a specific rhetorical or linguistic pattern, stage, or structure commonly found in a text or a segment of a text. Rhetorical move in writing abstract. What is abstract? The abstract is frequently the first thing readers and reviewers see. It concisely reports the aims and outcomes of your research so that readers know exactly what the paper is all about. It determines whether your article is accepted for publication or not. A good abstract should serve to summarize the text, review the text to give cues to readers, advertise the text, and assist in classifying the text for professional indexers and database abstract writers. In addition, the abstract is on a separate page after the title page and acknowledgements, but before the table of contents. This is usually around 150 to 300 words. An abstract should only be written after the research or article is complete.
There are 5 keys that should be included to the abstract. 1 is to introduce the background or problem. This is frequently preceded by a question. It is the argument for your topic's centrality, importance, or other relevance. 2. Explain the purpose of the research. It is usually marked with signaling words. There are very predictable lead-ins that should be used to alert your readers, such as, "This research investigates," or "We analyze." 3. Describe the methodology. It is the most flexible of the moves. This can be compressed or even omitted if you need to cut length. 4. Present the findings. Include only your major findings or the key takeaways. These are signaled by statements such as, "The data indicates," or "We found." Lastly, discuss the conclusion. This is to wrap up your argument and state the significance of techniques and patterns found in the text you analyze. A good conclusion goes beyond restating and summarizing your analysis by revealing the point of patterns used by the speaker or author. It helps you to sum up your argument and achieve the desired effect.
This time, we'll talk about rhetorical moves in writing an introduction. First, let's define what is an introduction. The introduction serves the purpose of leading the reader from a general subject area to a particular field of research. It establishes the context of the research being conducted by summarizing current understanding and background information about the topic, stating the purpose of the work in the form of the hypothesis, question, or research problem, briefly explaining your rationale, methodological approach, highlighting the potential outcomes your study can reveal, and describing the remaining structure of the paper. So, why is introduction important? First, the introduction serves multiple purposes. It presents the background to your study, introduces your topic and aims, and gives an overview of the paper. A good introduction will provide a solid foundation and encourage readers to continue on to the main parts of your paper, like the methods, results, and discussion. Also, a well-written introduction is important because, quite simply, you never get a second chance to make a good first impression.
There are 3 key moves in writing introduction. Each move has its own rhetorical function. 1. Establish an area to research by. Highlighting the importance of the topic, making general statements about the topic, and presenting an overview on current research on the subject. Number 2. Identify a research niche by opposing an existing assumption, revealing a gap in existing research, formulating a research question or problem, or continuing a disciplinary tradition. Number 3. Place your research within the research niche by stating the intent of your study, outlining the key characteristics of your study, describing important results, and giving a brief overview of the structure of the paper.